Runway 30. Climb to 1,000 feet.
We're in a rather hostile environment at times with the smoke and the heat and everything else.
Air conditioning, please.
So everybody heads up. If everybody just don't get any closer because there's trees under here under a lot of pressure that could spring back.
Please be advised, we're dispatching initial attack crew. Yeah, basic. We're 10 miles back, we've got full consent.
Is this a prohibited weapon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Darn tootin'.
Last week on Playing with Fire,
Whoa there.
Harvey Bunting's crew was learning how to deal with bears.
Whoa, bear.
Not enough spray.
And Garrett's crew was dealing with the disappointment of being rained out. And mice.
With the rain coming in, yeah, we're done.
5-1 Kenora Fire, go ahead.
Check Bunting crew on board, heading Vermilion Bay. We're getting ready to go to Experimental Lakes area for a valley use protection training exercise.
Have a great trip. Kenora Fire clear.
Harvey's crew is taking part in a major exercise that will test their abilities to protect properties and lives.
G'day.
Hey.
You know where we're camped, but we're not gonna be able to put the trucks down there. It's just way too cramped. So go down, drop the off, and then bring the truck back. We'll put 3 in here, and then park 2 in here.
Okay, cool.
Look it up.
Thank you.
Alongside the building there.
I'll keep going straight then.
Getting here to the experimental lakes was easy. Finding the campsite, that's hard.
I can't remember.
Is it down that way or did we go the wrong road?
We can't remember. You must be going the right way. We didn't go down there yet, so we'll loop around. Okay.
The exercise begins tomorrow, so this evening the order of business is setting up tents.
Backward.
This is it. Somewhere in here, I guess. Okay?
Right on the path?
Yeah. Right on the path.
Just right
Perfect. We're at ELA right now. We're here with Ilyak and DPO crew from Kenora. And then, 2 crews from Dryden? 1 crew from Red Lake, 2 from Fort Francis, I think.
Yep.
And we're gonna be doing a sprinkler setup training exercise.
Not a lot of spots to choose from anymore.
You like it?
Yeah.
Garrett Ugray is back in Sioux Lookout, and the fire hazard is creeping up, which means it's important he keeps his crew sharp.
I'm excited to get on the saw. It's been a while.
Yeah, for me too.
You need to get the basics down, get comfortable with the saw, because when it actually comes down to it, you don't have time to think about it. You just have to go.
Just take your time. Like, go slow.
Garrett's really good as a teacher. He knows the saw really well. He's very patient, and he's a quick cutter, but he doesn't expect me to be quick.
So leave holding wood. I don't think you have any holding wood. So everybody heads up. If everybody just don't get any closer, because there's trees under here under a lot of pressure that could spring back, and there could be limbs coming back and that sort of thing. So just keep a heads up. I'm gonna have to slowly bring this down. Just watch closely to what I'm doing,
Okay.
where I'm looking. As it comes down, it's gonna be coming down at me and that sort of thing. Just try and watch and get as much as you can out of it.
Takes me a while to warm up to it each time. It's kind of like pancakes, gotta wait till the pan's hot. So, messed up a couple, but working on it, getting better.
Head, and we'll step back. And perfect. Perfect. Yay. Nice.
A little worried there.
Yeah, so was I.
The exercise that we've been assigned is called the Experimental Lakes Area Values Protection Exercise. And what we'll do there is do a scenario where they say a fire is coming, so we have to set up our sprinkler system, our values protection equipment.
All right, Mike Dwyer. I'm the incident commander of Vermilion Bay Complex there. Hello, Jordan. And I'm here there to brief you on what's going to happen there today. And this is your marching orders for today. Okay, the first one is to count and evacuate all the ELA staff. There's approximately 40 people that operate in this particular location, and they're primarily scientists. They're certainly civilians. And we want you to account for them all and then evacuate. Back to all structures on the field station, this site as well, which is approximately 12 buildings, is protect the cabin at the bottom end of Tago Lake. Tago Lake is this lake over here. It's quad access only, and it's located right there at the very bottom end of Tago Lake.
All right then, I think I'm good here.
Okay, right on.
Harvey has been designated incident commander, which makes him in charge of all crews on this exercise.
It's gonna be a beautiful day today. Gonna get a big fire here soon.
Have you done any sprinkler training at all? No, eh?
Not even last year, no.
There's a lot of people depending on Harvey, so he needs to scout out the situation. Coming up on Playing with Fire.
Oh. We're gonna need a medevac as soon as possible here. I got a victim here with an axe protruding out of his arm. My role in this exercise will be the incident commander, and I'll be supervising probably about 5 or 6 crews.
Right here, yeah.
I'll need all the crew leaders up front here. I'm gonna appoint Dave as my second IC here.
The one building that's closest kind of looks like that, and then there's just a little thing behind it, and then there's like a house.
This cabin here, we gotta protect that too. Just up the road? Yeah, just up the road from us.
And just be advised, the value at the bottom end of Tago Lake, that's the one we're going to take care of for you. Over.
Oh yeah. No more quadding.
No more quadding.
That's why you took it. We'll go up to the warehouse. We'll start getting the hose together. That dock there will be our pump site. It's a little bit closer.
I'm gonna have Dave take care of the main complex and supervise that project, get the sprinkler system up and running. Here we're gonna split.
Okay.
From here, we're gonna head north to another value site where there's 2 more individuals running around. So we kind of have to apprehend them. About another kilometer. Oh. Hey, is there 1 or 2 of you here?
Just me.
You?
There's another guy down the road though.
Down the road?
Yeah.
Oh, he's at the cabin.
That mark right there, yeah.
Okay. Is he in radio contact?
He hasn't been.
No way?
No.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what he's up to.
When I do get a hold of one of the missing people, the first curveball that they're throwing at me is a flat tire on my truck. So we're stuck right here right now for half an hour.
Yeah, your truck is stuck here.
I'm stuck there for 30 minutes and, you know, we just have to wait out our time.
So lunch first?
Yep. I'm hungry. And like once we start working, we're not going to be done until like, that. I need my steak.
The Ugrade crew has a lot to do, but first, Garrett is going all gourmet and whipping up a mouth-watering moose salad.
Oh, we're in business.
Outside round, I trimmed it all up, trimmed all the fat and gristle off of it.
Did you say it's easier or harder?
I'm just about to feast here. Who wants to try some? Oh yeah. That's amazing.
There you go. That is so good.
If you got that in a restaurant, you'd be impressed.
And for dessert, a nice dollop of brush sign.
Hey. Whoa. Oh. Holy man. The second curveball we're looking at is one of the missing people who had a pretend axe in his forearm. Yeah, this is Bunting. I got a situation up here. You know your name?
Yeah, it's Eric.
You know where you are?
Not exactly. I think I might have broke my arm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the same thing as that. Okay, yeah, that's affirmative. We're gonna need a medevac as soon as possible here. I got a victim here with an axe protruding out his arm. I got a chopper coming in for a medevac. I'm just trying to figure out a spot here where I can get him out of here.
Attack 3, go ahead, Harvey.
Okay, this last spot I was at, 44550, block 46. You copy coordinates?
Hey, Roger, any copper coordinates. You like Attack 3 to land at that location, over?
Yeah, that's all Roger. Look, that area, I remember, it looks like it's big enough for a light chopper.
Roger, you prep the individual and we'll be in there to pick him up.
So what were you doing before?
I was just gonna cut that tree down there.
Uh-huh.
And I guess...
It bounced back?
Yeah, and somehow kind of all the blur kind of happened so fast.
Okay.
Not really sure.
Let me look at your eyes here for a second. Okay, you're good. For the meantime, I'm gonna have to leave the axe in there because if I take it out, I might do more damage than good. That was some good training in itself because it gave my crew the opportunity to come together and do a first aid simulation, and you know we have to get them out of there pretty quick.
Up next.
We're in a rather hostile environment at times with the smoke and the heat and everything else.
As Harvey and his team near the end of their training, they are thrown yet another twist. Fire has cut off the only road, and they now need to be airlifted out.
We're probably looking at some kind of a fixed wing extraction. So if you come up with a plan, Harvey, I'll be back in about 20 minutes to talk about it with you, over.
Okay, yeah, copy. 20 minutes.
Oh, Roger, Attack 3.
Did you hear Mike?
Yeah, we're all blocked in.
Yeah.
Not going anywhere. Where's the fire at?
He said north of our location somewhere.
It's cutting off the road.
Cutting off the road.
Okay.
I'm not sure the exact location. But I'm thinking a fixed wing could probably take us out through here. This is Bunting on 4-7, go ahead.
And we've noticed that at the trap cabin, the sprinklers do not appear to be turning over.
Go for a ride?
What's that?
Go for a ride?
Yeah.
So yourself, Ariel, and Jordan, we'll head up to the trap cabin, check it out, see why it's not working. Check it. And that's how it's supposed to look. Yeah. Polycat 3, this is Bunting on 4-7, copy.
No response from the extraction helicopter. One last twist for Harvey and his crew. Leave them with a long walk ahead.
Where's my twin otter? I want my twin otter. Polycat 3, this is Bunting on 4-7.
We got the rain coming in. If we shut down and start field retrieving some of this gear. Roger, roger.
Today we're just going to go up and do a little bit of practicing and do a few pickups on the water.
I'm closing the doors. Stand by, guys. Runway 30.
It's a totally different type of flying.
Okay, cross start. Left, outside, clear and untide. Good afternoon, 274, and it'll be climb to 1,000 feet.
Our whole environment when we're under fire, it can be quite trying at times.
Max power, geared up, and confirm all feather. Afternoon, Tiger 274, shut. Cuts.
Most of us have a bush background flying floats. It's just getting used to figuring out when to drop the water, depending on which way the winds are blowing. It's experience, really. We're in a rather hostile environment at times, with the smoke and the heat and everything else.
Things change so fast, like the wind shifts one direction and you can't see things as well anymore. It makes it quite difficult sometimes. Some of the challenges we have is knowing where everybody is. If you're working with a lot of ground crews, you're low, you're in the smoke, it's hot, you do lots of circuits, sometimes 60 loads in an hour or less. You're on the radio, you're trying to listen to everything and see where everybody is. It's dangerous for us, but it's dangerous for everybody.
We just go in and do our job. That's why we do it, because we enjoy this job.
Just gonna check the brakes. And 60 knots.
All right, folks, we'll just do a general debrief and just talk a little bit about what went on. So standing orders, talking about it there. You guys were definitely in the protection mode until all of a sudden you walked around the corner and saw that individual who was significantly hurt, and then you, oh, this is what I have to do. So in terms of the standing orders, for all intents and purposes, you met them all, which is really, really good. I would be pretty confident when this fire overran this place that most, if not all, the structure would have been standing, and that was your ultimate direction, as well as the folks out of this place, including the firefighter folks. So you basically hit them all. So kudos to both of you. So I will be very confident taking you guys on any fires, anywhere.
It's been slow in Ontario, but the rest of the country is heating up, and Ontario is now starting to deploy personnel.
Cold weather we're experiencing in Ontario right now has created a situation where they're getting lots of hot weather into the western portion of Canada and up into the territories. So BC's in extreme fire hazard. They're getting lots of fires, getting very big very quickly, and they're importing all kinds of resources out of Ontario and the other provinces. Once we see what kind of an incident we're going to, we'll probably figure out a game plan on how we'll divide everybody up and how we'll go after it. We'll see how it goes. So we'll try and stay as flexible as we can. It's a mix of excitement and a little bit of worry, the anticipation of what we're going to get into. So it's going to be very exhausting. We're going to be working long days, stressful days. It's kind of like a mixed feelings right now.